Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to try another one from Hoof Hearted Fitness Freak. So this is a imperial stout with coffee, vanilla, and maple syrup added. 14% ABV, 1 pint, drink fresh, 55F. So to me, that is, I guess, out of the fridge a little bit. So it's been 50 minutes since this has been out. Drink them how you want. I like how they put that on there. I like my coffee cold. I like it black, nothing added. I paid $7.49 for this. Now, I've been on a miss streak with Hoof Hearted. Lately, I have not liked what I picked up from them, but I still pick them up. I've had like streaks of real good, then bad, then good, and now I'm on a bad one again. So it is what it is. Let's see if there's a date on here. It says 24059. So there's your date. But let's go ahead and get this in a glass. You can drink it right out of the fridge if you want. If it was me, I would. I'm not. I think the maple syrup is just going to bring sweetness. Wow. Motor oil. Holy cow. I think the maple syrup is going to bring sweetness. It says it's added. Just like honey, you're really not going to get that honey flavor if it's in secondary. You're going to get the sweetness from that honey. It is what it is. Yeah, 14% motor oil is what that looked like. Very dark chocolatey colored head on there. Bubbles are popping pretty much all small. From that pour in this glass about a half a finger of head. Black. Let's look at the teardrop. Yeah, a 1/16 of an inch of dark amber hue. You're not going to be able to see it. It's right by my finger if you can. I'm not going to put a light up to it. Looks good. This is a sipper, maybe. Let's go ahead and smell. Dark fruits, darker grain, like a grainy, tinny smell. Roasted higher, burnt, ashy malts are in there, like dehusk Carafa 1 and 2. It seems like I've said that about 10 times today because I've had 3 or 4 stouts that I've reviewed. But more of a darker, I guess, complex. You're really getting those dark fruits, that plum, that dark cherry, that, like, I almost want to say like an alcohol vanilla tobacco. Because there's a vanilla tobacco beard balm that I buy all the time. It kind of smells like this. Like I get that leather, maybe even black licorice coming through on there. Chocolate, yes. Coffee, yes. I don't think that's added. It says added at the end. I don't think it doesn't smell like those 3 are added. It smells like if we take the maple syrup off, the coffee, I'm sorry, I was thinking chocolate. I smell chocolate. I was going to say like a chocolate coffee. Vanilla. Yeah, because I'm thinking chocolate coffee. I get chocolate coffee, but it's almost like it's not added. It's what you would get in a bigger one. I'm hoping to brew a whole bunch of stouts. I want to start like light and just work myself all the way up. I even have staves to do almost like a barrel aging on that I want to soak in different bourbons. This kind of has the smell. I did it with porters. I made like 12 to 20 porters. I don't remember. It was a couple of years ago. The darker the dehusk Carafa 1 and 2, I don't think they're going to add a lot of ABV, a lot of alcohol or sugar for the yeast to eat. So maybe they're doing that with the maple syrup. I don't think there's a lot of. Is there a lot of sugar in maple syrup? I don't think there is, like there is honey. So it has to. I'm gonna say it has to be a big grain bill. I'm getting vanilla now, like a chocolate vanilla coffee. But all that stuff I said up front with the roasted malts, the higher SRM, the burnt, the ashiness, the roastedness, that's coming from here. Doesn't smell overly sweet. But are you going to get overly sweet from maple syrup? I don't think you will. That's just me. Smells good. Let's go ahead and taste. There's alcohol legs on there. Thick, like fudgy chocolate, bitter, ashy, sweet, sweeter than anything maple syrup. Sticky. I want to say if that stickiness, that maple syrup wasn't there, I'm guessing this is a pastry. Like as much sweetness is coming off here, but there is a good amount of bitterness. Like I want to say like a dark Tootsie Roll. Not a regular Tootsie Roll, but if they made a dark version. That's what it is. A little bitterness, but there's more sweetness than bitterness. So that bitterness does kind of go away. But yeah, a little ashy charcoal in there. Thick. There's a tiny bit of alcohol. This could get somebody in trouble. I'm trying. I think there's a good amount of bitterness. I'm guessing it's from the malt. But yeah, like fudgy chocolate, you can say vanilla. I almost want to say it's more of a lactose than it is a vanilla, but it says vanilla on the back. Usually lactose, I get vanilla, but with all that sweetness, there is a little bit of vanilla, but it's almost like, okay, that's lactose, not vanilla, that's coming through. Up front, I want to say like a tangy chocolate. I'm guessing that could come from the burnt malts. It's almost like it's barrel aged without the oak. Somehow, like, because I could say, if I drank this, I would probably say some kind of bourbon barrel without oak. Like, just maybe it's that big of a beer. It definitely drinks like a big beer. Yeah, sticky. That's good. I'd go 4.25. I think it's overly sweet. I would want that sweetness backed out. Take that maple syrup out of there. Yeah, but yeah, chocolate. Lots of fudgy chocolate in this one. There is some bitterness, like I was saying. So 4.25. I think we're back on a roll. Hopefully. I think I got a couple more that Jessica talked me into buying. Maybe, unless I said no. But yeah, this one's well worth almost $8. This is definitely a sipper. There's a little bit of alcohol, but because of all that sweetness, you really don't pick it up. Just a little bit in the back, and when I like breathe, it's kind of cooling. So a little bit of alcohol. Let's check Untappd real quick. 12 of my friends have checked this in 4.27 out of 5. This says Imperial / Double Coffee Stout. 9,000 people have checked this in 4.15. Coffee smooth, vanilla sweet, strong. I would actually drop the strong and I would replace it with oh my gosh, chocolate is what I would do. It is warming. Like I can feel it. Almost canned a year. Yeah, rich, decadent chocolate, bold coffee. I don't think it. I'm a big coffee fan, and usually if I go somewhere, I get like 2 shots of espresso with a little bit of ice just to cool it down because I don't want it hot. So this isn't, and I just had one yesterday, and this is nowhere near. I wouldn't say bold coffee, but that's just me. Almost too rich. Yes, it is, but tasty. Yep, fantastic. Yeah, definitely one to pick up and try, especially if you're somewhere where it's winter. Good beer to drink on a winter day like this where the temperatures are supposed to get down to like -4 or something. So, yeah, good one. Pick it up, give it a try if you like beers like this. If you enjoyed this review, check out some more over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, and I'll see you in the next one.